Welcome to the ride. I'll be taking you down to our language floor, where I'm sure you'll have ample opportunity to increase your vocabulary, I swear. Now, how many contestants are there? You're alone, by yourself. That's great, thank you. Is this the first time on the ride? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy to have you back. How many languages do you speak fluently? Very good. Remember to be all you can be. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by Ye Old Booze Shoppy, slurring your speech since 1777. And now, here's the host, delicious as his name, Cookie.
Hey, welcome to the game. So, you don't like foul language, huh? Well, that's a shame. I'll try to keep it clean. All right, get ready to ride. And hey, watch your language. All right, the category is gossip, the international language. Gossip. You know, in my experience, if there's one thing that loosens lips, it's alcohol. And, it looks like Ye Old Booze Shop left some samples here. What to do? Probably not a good idea for me to toss back a few brewskis during this game, but hey, they're free and I'm thirsty. You don't mind, right? Oh, what the heck. All right, let's get going. If your clique started speaking one of the clique languages, where would be the most appropriate place for you and your friends to hang out and gossip? Rural America, Australia, Asia, or Africa? Sweet! The clique languages are African languages, but I don't know how many malls you and your punk-ass friends will find over there to inhabit. Your category is we will bury you with a foreign tongue. Here we go. Suppose English language episodes of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie were to be broadcast in Russia. If heard by Russians who didn't speak English, what would the title sound like? Doll blah 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 blah, mother blah blah. It's yours if you want it. It's all about you, babe. Wait, you're not babe. The correct answer is Kukla is Russian for doll. And I'm guessing Russian viewers of Kukla, Fran, and Ollie will be thrilled. These are probably the best special effects they've ever seen. Alright, I think we can work with that, and here's your category. Watch your language. Okay, get ready to buzz in and type out your answer on this one. If you had to type the subject of this question... Alright. It's all about you. You is the subject of the question. In it, you is doing the action. Jeez, I thought I was the one drinking around here. Hey, buzzing. Oh, nice picking. Well, wouldn't you know it, it's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat question's category is... A picture's worth 1,000 ones and zeros. Okay, I'm going to show you 7 words, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a computer language or a spoken language. You're going to get some money for each right answer, and you're going to lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7. Let's do it. Basic, computer, or spoken... Arabic, Sanskrit, Cobalt, Algol, Mandarin, Fortran. Perfect, and with time to spare, here you go. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. We're calling this one... A royal pain in the patoot. Let's get going. In what activity would the Queen's English do her the most good? Doing shots, shooting pool, playing Go
get it!
In case you're wondering, English is a term used in pool or billiards to describe the spin a player puts on a ball when his or her highness hits it off center. Speaking of spinning, what's up with the room right now? Hit your buzzer to salute. Okay, give it up for the things that come out of your mouth. Okay, you with me? This one's worth $4,508. Here we go. Suppose you want to use an idiom, but instead you end up spouting an ilium. Go for it! The ilium is part of your small intestine, and I'll tell you, spitting it out makes for a really sparkling dinner conversation.
So then I says to him, I says,
oh yeah, now we're talking, and here's what we're talking about. Do you have Marv Albert in a can? Ugh, I can't get the image of that guy hacking up part of his small intestine out of my mind. Anyway, see if you can complete this analogy. Analogy. Yeah, there you go. Marv Albert is to yes as Fat Albert. Take it. No. No. Here's the one you wanted. Marv Albert says, yes! Fat Albert, no relation, says, hey, hey, hey! Now, could I interest you in some roadkill? Buzz in when you see the item that correctly pairs up the two items on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. All right, put it in gear, we're going. Blank radio and parental sex speech equals the blank. What's the common link between these two? Score. Puffer fish equals blank fish and charms blank pop. Score. Take the bait and small snack. Family affair butler and Blank's mustard. Chunk of salt for animals and Tootsie Pop test. Score. Wookie blank baka and blank the fat. Score. They rock and roll all night and light touch. Let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all foul language, Romance languages, foreign idioms, English translations of parlay? What do you do with your mouth? You nailed it. Rack it up. All things you do with your mouth, like drink. So here's to you. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. I like to call this category Speak Slowly. They're not from around here. Yeah, slow it down a little. I'm just, you know, I just need you to slow it down. Imagine a scene from Star Trek in which the crew's universal translator breaks down. Which of these actual languages would allow them to talk to any...
Go get it!
Continue, what? Continue, what the hell language is that? You know, here's what it sounds like. Continuum, watch and learn. Linkos is, it's a language that was created in the 1960s that supposedly allows us to communicate with any being anywhere in the universe. So when they make jokes about toilet paper and Klingons, everyone will get it. Toilet paper, Klingons. Oh, it's so good. Here's your category. You speak with a forked hand. You know, I consider myself a pretty lucky guy. I mean, I've got this job hosting a game show and stuff. And, you know, though, the one thing that didn't work out was when I asked Wheel of Fortune to lend me Vanna White for a show. And they got all like, well, anyway. Say a contestant on a Wheel of Fortune crosses her fingers for good luck. What might viewers familiar with dactylology think she's saying? I wish Vanna It's yours if you want it. And Vanna, God love her, wishes that I'd stop hanging around outside her house. Well, it's not my fault, all right? I mean, I just, you know, sometimes I get very sad about how things turned out. All right, let's take a look at the right answer. In dactylology, or finger spelling, you make an R by crossing your first two fingers. And if she has her middle fingers extended toward Pat, well, we can all guess she won't be returning for tomorrow's show. All right, this one's called Guitar Rock of Ages. Yeah, man, all right, rock and roll, woo! Okay, if all the music on classic rock stations had to be, it has to be, doesn't it? Take it! Old English, come on, be nice. The Who haven't been around that long, but I've always felt a deep connection with Keith Moon. Yeah, Keith! You should have picked this. All right, class, translate the following. Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. Latin and Greek are known as the classical languages. Rock! All right. Oh my God, you're rolling in it. Here's your category. Dry heaves sound worse than nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, dry heaves. Oh God. Okay, let's just get through this question. Everything's cool. Which of these slang terms for regurgitation is not a good example of onomatopoeia? Barf, go for it. Onomatopoeia is a word that imitates or it sounds like the object or the action or whatever. Oh, I tried to hold it back. Okay, let me tell you something. Upchuck is definitely not the sound that happens when you throw up. When did I eat corn?
The makers of You Don't Know Jack would like to remind you that excessive drinking on the job can only lead to emotional torment and physical pain.
Okay. Alright, here's your clue. Time for your sentencing. Well, I sure got my sentence. In fact, I'm standing in a puddle of it right now. Anyway, good luck. let's see your final score. That's the story.
This week on the James Brown Celebrity Scrabble Tournament.